Everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Jireh, Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice, you are my battle. I call you Rapha, hey, you are my healer. Say, Lord, you are.
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mransemu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penimpa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awarja ye ho twuma mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe nia ya wo brei mu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu na osanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no avedare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa no nkrompa mu ekosi enumre no nsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso eye appointment nko free anopa no ndu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa, Eye Quantia B. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu, san ye barrister ya Gina Tumu, na oye Ghana Bar Association member, and the was Saint Gina Sembranim for our court cases here, a fa Ghana law. We advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors be bree, efa Ghanaian law hunye. Na osan yo bia or taikasa ewo radio, any TV so for Ghanaian law.
Seven 127 61884. Ubehuyen with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers. Highly spiritual. Times have changed. Social distancing affected BPR. Coronavirus and in some bow, but the laws are in place. Immigration issues and COVID new laws and changes every day. And until Seban immigration and in Roman summer who now. BWF Solicitors and your preferred community lawyers. BWF Solicitors have over 27 years of practical legal experience. And until they are on top of all the issues. Brian in confidence. Our offices are still open Monday to Friday, every and upon 9:30, Ecosi and Eunice 6 o'clock. We follow all the protocols. You must client to be a free face mask, hand sanitizer, and our pay. You practice social distancing. The lawyers mean a face mask for every consultation. So what to me, ma? We do video conferencing and our pay what to me send the documents in also via email and our WhatsApp. There were 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, Russell, Seven Sisters, London N15 4NP. Fayen was 0208 493 7340. And our mobile 077 127 61884. Ubehuyen with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers.
Rainbow Radio. 97.5 FM station.
Dofo anopai mamema o achi na mema o akwaba emra Rainbow Radio akasafidie kese yiso sania abre ne dan nyina yeye no enne eye yawoda onyame adom odien asan abedwedwem ewo fidie kese yiso a yene BWF Solicitors ene eba abetwetwen enkomo sania abre nyina yeye no enti anopai se oba yafidie yiso a mepacho bombodi se ubema ubi enso ati nia ekoso na wamayen ahunu nia esi na ententem wama wunu bi nso ensa akabi oba Rainbow Radio ha ye Facebook no yetimo so dendendenden na babia obefa bia no ekire se ya yire ho egina so a enye asem ketwa kura. And I believe that anopai udu afidi na to ha no obeye nshira mame nchia mame Eunice anopai na afi yemfa emfiri ho omra mame Eunice me ma wachen o
meje also prophet na passion what to say
me bacho mame nche won kan
pacho te men kan
so o microphone what's o microphone e dia
pacho te
me bacho wodem wodem
pacho meje also na pacho what to say
onyame adom ne wompai bo bibia eye kama papa
yedayam yase michia yetefo ne nkofo mo hwen ewo Facebook and YouTube and Rainbow Radio everyday no so as we do every week yema a bit of updates in terms of the air coso and sana to me I discuss a topic and I say a main topic should I say discussion in terms of your updates Afibia na say every year be a name say sometimes home office for no it to me increase on fees. And as of this year, they haven't done so in the last 3 years. Until it was okay for the last 3 years. But as of yesterday, 6th of April, almost the another fee list about. In terms of the application fees, most applications, almost the £15 account. And see, the only applications that I know say for fees maybe account mostly nationality applications and I say biometric enrollment applications. In see, nationality applications and biometric enrollment they almost be account, but most other applications to say leave to remain, indefinite leave to remain, student visa, skilled worker visa, most of those applications, almost the £15 account. Into let's say so Obi apply for 2.5. First, application fee, you say Obi to 1,033 plus biometric of £19.20. To see almost the £15 account. Into Nipakono be 1,048 plus biometric fee of £19.20 plus immigration health surcharge na 1,560. Into when you look at the amount, it is just should I say over 2,600 and I think 30 something pounds. Into enono sano ese utume bom holding na at least wait to me and sana wait to ya application fee including the IHS. Into most of the fees I know say £15 may not seem big in their eyes, but £15 saying in Yamaboa Akostrono £15 is a lot of money because you see Obia complaining about not just petrol price akosro, but oko shop krampona water there who say price akosro since the last time oko shop into bibia akosro. It is something that I believe say a lot of people may be affected because osha bills krampa wo tia who say bills no krampo akosro, and in line with inyama air kosro no government no so I know that they are trying to put certain measures in place to help such families, but and also Crown Pono may not go as far as they believe it will for most working class people. But as they have increased fees, say we are eligible to apply for fee waiver now, because of circumstances and in your community. Unfortunately, to me and to home office fees because only sikano and no at least say Safi waiver application now. To me the response about to show that because ABI will bank statements for the last 6 months and will ejuma ABI one shada and just kakasiano you say any idea over to me afforded for application into you to me amount fee waiver for human rights applications to say 2.5 or koje. Into the first update is to do with the fees are ecosro. Into that's £15 for most applications apart from nationality applications and I say naturalization and I say registration and no there that's so senior etienne. In regards to just the general updates, I know say still now in for a visa in regards to applications and the fact that if there are delays and they want to know how best to be able to get responses. This is something that a lot of people have been complaining about. And recently, yesterday, I remember doing one, and the response they came up with was because of the COVID-19 backlog and to see our Ukraine applications are almost trending, and also I'm yet so stressed, should I say, with applications. And see, unfortunately, they will not be able to respond within the due processed times. And see whether it's applications outside the UK and also applications within the UK, no, they are combining their efforts to apparently look at Ukrainian applications winning and see there are continued delays in terms of applications in for air train. But I believe that the more we pursue in terms of saying if for instance will be application over 1 year due, now still won't say you can still keep making those pre-action protocol letters and answer complaints, and eventually almost the decision member. If you've made one, just wait for the response. If the response is still not good enough, now say more documents or something else, and then you can follow it up at least 1 month later to see how things are going. And see, I don't know I know say in Crawford almost to come with me 8 years for premium service no there. At least and also sir into so for premium service in terms of ABI will leave to remain application because as soon as possible. And also sir so we were outside the UK now we applications now would you say with me it's your for priority service and also sir I'll wait to me it's here I'm almost any decision at least within a week, but in the UK, no, within 24 hours, Obenya and home boy. So that is that for Nkrofo on my applications are almost train decisions. And then in terms of Nkrofo, you say of course, almost applications. You say for the past 2 weeks and I said 3 weeks, we've been talking about immigration. Changes into your statement of changes are almost the same immigration in Brandon. Most of it will come into force from yesterday into the 6th of April. And I know say in Kofa omo ewo emba and I say omo mba no ewo krom ha omo kola no 87 and I say in kolano atna e krom ha since yewo omo from that time, akwala crampo di more than 7 years old. Na o senya ube to me enya enkrata amasa akwala no. At least you with the new changes to the immigration rules and your paragraph 276 no. Then a child who has lived here for that continuous period of 7 years no, but to me I application for indefinite leave to remain straight away. Into before no, now it's a application for leave to remain. But say from now they can go ahead and make an application for indefinite leave to remain straight away. And with that, no, at least the over to me actually say akolano you want to chrome the birth certificate and the fact that oh that's so it's a chrome had there, then they would grant akolano so indefinite leave to remain. And in kola abia Omobaha from a very young age, Abia Omatna Ekromha more than half of their life. Into Abia currently no, they are between the ages of 18 to 25. And because Omotna have more than half of their life no, Omoya applications for 2.5. Into that 2.5 leave na Omoya you know. Nanka Omobeda so for 10 years and sana Omobe to me inya indefinite leave to remain. Into a no sano because akolano ebia we the first 2.5 or sa koye the second 2.5. At least with this new immigration rule changes no say sa akolano bet to me actually say what's not have for more than half of my life, and because of the fact that omama no sa leave to remain for a 5-year period ninti or not to sa person or your application for indefinite leave to remain. Because of the application now, or a year before, omama no 2.5, another 2.5, into Ocha 5 years now, over to me, ISR application for indefinite leave to remain in the UK. These changes are coming they have started from Endra 6th of April dates now and so that is something that I believe say most people will be looking forward to. And least but not the last, I would say in terms of Yankofua, I know say almost applications for students, graduate routes, and as a skilled worker. And so we are students, international students, now we leave no, let's say because we will a course and as an undergraduate degree and as a master's degree and as a PhD degree no in himself from last year summer no introduce graduate route say over to me aye applications a day aye adwuma e wo krom ha and most people on the graduate route would have been given a period of 2 years into that period of 2 years no at least would be adwuma say unya skilled worker visa na say unya sa work permit visa na within that 2 years no na with to me ahwehwe adwuma bi na at least to me as sponsor say at least we a PhD students that won't say at least from the time we graduate say you know we application now you will be able to apply and then you'll be given 3 years. Omaka says that we sa graduate visa application and also we sa skilled worker visa application in time and so now will leave no ebe wudia and there over to me aye juma without a decision coming into say why application or not all train because I know say they are currently overloaded with a lot of cases into say omo amfa emboye amba then you can be rest assured say over to me aye juma you don't have to wait for almost to make a decision answer wait to me aye juma over to me aye whatever job but at least say apply to that skilled worker route there now at least when him say when you have sponsorship certificates free the eligible employer no now at least when him say no so no because we say requirements ni nanti to me visa no and so even with that no they are still saying say and they say we train for decision over to me as that no as long as we the application no at home and say your students are more chrome international students are more chrome I am sure say you can make very good good use of this opportunity governments no so omodia ama and prophets major updates no ha na yatwa so with your main topic.
Pacho memfa kosa bako mienu bi embre wo update no ho ansa na yatoa so akọ your main topic yanhwe nkola na yawo wo ha na omadi 5 years and above no enti fane se obi enena maame omoda 2.5 years no so a se omo kwa ko renew na akola no betimi approve ni document so aha ena yawo me matena krum ha for 5 years ma go school 5 years and above enti mesrem mo mame permanent stay ombe mama me 2.5 no na akola no yama no permanent stay yes
indefinite no yes into sanity yeah
ana mama no so no betimi akasa ne mani akola na 10.5 years na akoye akinsanya
case nevi
anti me pa cho hono enlight ye kakra
okay
na say bia obi ensan koye 2.5 years no e man ba wadi 5 years thinking so eno an obetimi aye na a limit no na eno so na san beda ho to another thing
okay it's a perfect example now my into ebia on ne ba no omo ya 2.5 omo san ko dey another 2.5 into omo enya sa 5 years legal residence ebia akola no krampo wedi ebia 15 and now older crampo because of the fact say odi 7 no your man 2.5 omo assign amane another 2.5 but say akola no crampo no say ye hwe ononko a based on embrana omo de ba no akola no because ye wo no wo krom ha watna krom ha more than the 7 years now almost no immediately no lawyer na anase ne pakro no application for akwala ne indefinite leave to remain in say onye 2.5 application ni bi to say maame no obeye a separate application from ne maame. And then in terms of maame no because ebia watna krom ha 2.5 atwa so mienu for 5-year period na or say ebia media no metumi aswicha ba indefinite route no so and say metwa so on the 2.5 nesa say you share the reasoning and answer the decision in accordance with Akisenya almost say ebia ne pakrona oye main applicant ne 2.5 no one ebia because omitted requirements no solely under your immigration rules no enonti na ye de 2.5 no amano ebia it may be that ne pakrona oye application no previously no or your application under your derivative rights no so and no more than 5 years because only say and twice so to indefinite leave and nothing na offer more day and 2.5 and no company say oh kase because of the fact say wo mba and answer wo baba ko British no and so to make sure that we are main carer until you are not making the application under 2.5 no you are going to make the application under your derivative rights. So let's say because we are calling main carer or your application for derivative rights affairs and now crampo say we are calling main carer papa no am play role in a konale life that papa no crampo no ebi oni nkrata and I wanna wash akolano up to this point. Nti ye ka se akwala ne papa hwan a wo ka se me na mahwa akwala no ebia onya 2.5 time a on D7 wabeya ne British passport time a odi 10 nti 2.5 no so na matwa so saa up to this point nti se meba no minim so betumi anya indefinite na and the meya indefinite na ama no but because me na mahwa akwala yi na ne papa any shame we so many shame me na mahwa akwala ya up to this point nti me so me person me switch call ye Zambrano no so with the Zambrano no omo be share from the time akwala no be British time akwala no D7 nti time na akwala no be British no say odi 11 ansa na omo dey sa certificate of registration no ma no say oye British and almost from the time akola no be British say what share sa akola na for a 5-year period it's a bia wo je wo first 2.5 time akola no year 7 enye ehonum na omo be hwe nti wo to your mind no why 2.5 no mienu oh kwaje third one they are not going to look from the time wo first 2.5 omo hwe from the time akola no ebeye British into say akola ni di 11 and obeye British dia and no you are saying say oh your application for a derivative pre-settled and answer leave to remain because won share akola no for a 5-year period what share akola no for let's say a 3-year period and answer 4-year period from the time obeye British into say oh your application no for derivative rights and answer Zambrano na omubema will leave to remain. So 5 years no swan now why indefinite leave to remain. At least the way to me actually say when I primary carer of that child from the time obey British to let's say Cecilia and also way to me actually crampo say in the last 3 months no wo and awasha kolaya up to this point then you can go ahead and then make the application because of the case of Akisenya. Even though they said if a person has leave to remain under your immigration rules, no, on to me any application under the derivative rights, no, because of Akisenya case, no, we decided in January, Ninti, Fanning panel bit to me, ISR derivative rights application. Say the 5 years, no, so, and I say, to me, actually, say, I share British child, no, from time of Akolano Bedi, and also when you're in the British citizenship now. na wetumi aye application for indefinite leave to remain for sa akola na anasa for ono ankasa no ho a or kyerɛ sɛ wahwɛ akola no for that period of time. In the prophets, I think say I've explained it as best as I can. Say yanti there, then I can go back to whichever part I yanti.
You at your say yanti asia there, any lawyer will go back. And no yenti me interest what yasia now and yasia. And some no cost on your baby be amount. It's once we are going ja no line or so on 0208 133 4646 and I said 0208 133 1134. Nani I want Tiasi and Wabisa lawyer. Na lawyer church was here. Na what me at Tiasi and Wabun in Yahweh. Na nkami bisa lawyer question back once and I'm on the new topic in so. Na me bisa lawyer say, we dey see a sunya lawyer ntu yefo. Pani say me woba or 5 years and as when you're 7 years. Enti wosha na kabeye 3 years na nka wa qualify for British passport na ya register no. Enti lawyer, in your advice and in our lesson we learn no menkoye indefinite no na menko tuyaka anasa mentwen na 10 years nenso na menji British passport eman.
Okay, we were having this discussion last week in terms of your main topic, no. It's akola or indefinite, no. How says akola no so able to me any British citizenship. And see, let's say because akola need 7, no, because of new branding, see, who indefinite, no, ama akola no. Previously, no, most people would have waited for akola no to get to 10. Now, ma register akola no, na akola no abinya British book. But with this new law in place, say akolaninya ne indefinite dia, then we are saying say under your British Nationality Act Section 3(1), no, Emma Secretary of State sa discretion says akolano we nya indefinite and I say we nya settled status ewo krom ha ebi ani parents no afi no we nya 2.5 maybe and I say afi na omo so sa no omo enya no omo asetena ewo krom ha because akola no enya ne indefinite no ewo krom ha ye ka say ye Secretary of State no onhwe say ye ne pa oma sa akola we ne British citizenship into or register akola no as British into enye straight away passport application or register akola no na oma be hu no as British but enyama bi wo ho a omo hwe into omo main guidance say oh yeah application for akola abaye British there and there yen hwe akola no ne circumstances ne ties a owo ewo krom ha say ye hwe akola na e bia akola no we yan indefinite because of the fact say ne family so abenya omo leave to remain ewo krom ha e bia ono kwa ne akola ne mama ne papa ewo ana say owo enuanom enso so enuanom no e bia omo ni bi omo wo 2.5 to say omo mama ana say omo papa but because akola we this 7 nti ye per se at least mo hwe say akola ne family ties ewo him e bia because ne family no eti krom ha ne extended family members eso eti krom ha akola no abuild roots ewo krom ha onim say ne krom eye UK krom ha nti oko school a obi anim say e bia onko krofofro bi da krom ha pe na onim e bia ne kasa krampo no onte ne mama ne papa krom kasa brofuna na oka it's brofuna na ote ne culture ne bibia centered on a krom ha nti say wo chere say yema we ya na wo chere say at least say wo hwe akola we ya ye betumi ahwe say ne mama ne papa ne busuafo ni na even though omo ni settlement no omo wo leave to remain and I say asetena ewo krom ha and omo pese omo ba na omo watena krom ha we nya indefinite no ono so enya British citizenship ohwe ebia ne school komuni bibia na akola we ye betumi ehu say akola ebia obehia say obetu kwan because was school trips ye in Sabia, here say a so ever come home, and no I know say with indefinite way to me, but Abia Colano so she say, hey, Mr. Sano, hopefully, no, in let's say the near future, so maybe here bridges there's no restrictions to my leave. And so you have to put forward a lot of, should I say, evidence. To me, actually, Home Office case where can I say, Abia, because of ties na Colana building will chrome her. And the fact that the family members, someone na ever chrome her, the extended family members, na ebia so almost chrome her, ne casa ne bibia, centered around the UK chrome her. Into more stress and it could be that ebia Akolan also has compelling and compassionate circumstances. Ebia or disability be and I say yare be the only place that to me amano free healthcare and I say treatments now on here UK chrome her into any idea of baby and so they should look at those ties that were building and then be able to grant Akolano ne registration as a British citizen chrome her. Into that one is a discretionary should I say pair Home Office nimpano and as a caseworker over to me ashrim. It's more about you providing the evidence able to me actually say me say in a situation it's here. It's because of ties na Kolana building and then the fact say we who chrome her as me chrome ninsi more fan mano. Into that one it's a way application na o say over to me any evidence able to me back as application also. I will not deter anybody from making indefinite leave to remain application because Akolano or confidence say me so me passport me so me indefinite leave me to me that is an application that I will encourage ya for and I say applications way to do. I think that it will benefit a lot of people and nationality applications they are all the same fee. It is at least Akola Abia when 15 say to say when who say obey to me I indefinite leave to remain. So with to me actually say you wouldn't work chrome how it's not chrome for more than 7 years there. And then normal amanisa indefinite leave to remain. Now or twice so I can say almost say obey to me your passport maybe. But say we did 15 then I should believe say nanny parents to me a year 10 years residence application for registration as a British citizen. Nkola ebia onwan wo chrome ha into ebia onwa betina chrome ha for that continuous period of 7 years. Into omono say at least some way to me actually somewhat now for that 5-year period because almost it's now 5 years ago there. Then and also no when they are making their application for Home Office not to grant them nationality and I say registration certificates now. Then they are saying say even though ba had time no musano to me indefinite bia mama ne papa no so sano enya leave to remain chrome ha Akolano because when you're indefinite what's chrome ha more than 2 years and GD said because you're still under the age of 18 into Home Office for non so ensuring the ties now are building the circumstances the fact say or non so abehu chrome ha as ni chrome na omonfa sa British registration certificates maybe mano. Into those two scenarios are possible. Whether you will Akolano or chrome ha, young one or chrome ha, those two scenarios are possible under Section 31 of the British Nationality Act. Yeah.
Yo, my lawyer, me sign about so. Afi mema break wa ha. Na mema 1 minute na home so. Na yemfa latest update no. Emra yatifo. But mema break na me bizarre say what is Boris Johnson can say wɔn a wɔn se wɔn fili sɛ nka wɔn yɛ mmaa ɛna wɔn ba mmarima no sisei wɔn pɛ sɛ mmaa activities a wɔn yɛ ne nyinaa no wɔn nso bɛyɛ bi baabɔre sisɛ daabi wɔn te aseɛ sɛ wɔse woyɛ bɛrima na abɛsesa ho yɛ ɔbaa mmaa game no yɛntumi ma wɔn mmɔ bi because wɔn yɛ awo bɛrima deda o deɛ dwene ho mɛkɔ aba.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF Solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground.
Jesus, you're my everything.
Wie, mame nsama akwaba emre dwumadie yi so na ene anopa yi lawyer Eunice edi niema agu form amaye wa remind ye niema yi twagu last week ni nyina ene nti hye no nso mibisa ne se na se meba no wanya 7 years ekonya 8 years a ehu hia se mekwa koye settlement no anase me ntwen na wonya 10 no na me ko register as a British citizen na me dia faso agi passport na ye hwe me hwe balance of sika obeko akotua na odi akogi settlement no anase indefinite no na me hwe sika odi bako register akola no for British citizen no na wawi tu no na odi ahwe we bomb kese pa na magya to ama no me ma wadwene enti me bie telephone line na wa wafre na ne wo so ubisa no na wabisa no lawyer fire kodi.
Okay, the your main topic no for and is to look at Kofa APR for one reason or the other akọ mama no ne because of APR yare and I say because na so kohwe obi a oya family member oyare and I say APR it has to do with the fact that na kosua de and I say koye adwuma na kra indefinite leave to remain time ko but because of one reason or the other ne akotna for more than 2 years and I say atna for a period of 2 years nti eno no say yehwe leave to enter ni remain order of 2000 na under paragraph 13 na it says that obi etna outside the UK for that period longer than 2 years na then na sani pakro ni indefinite leave na owo no ebetumi elapse and I say yenka say by fact say what na for more than 2 years no na ni leave no yenka say ewu because or they are not a chrome honom no for 2 years and I say more than 2 years until Sani Pakono no longer has the indefinite leave to remain na okrano. Until so obisa no say because of reasons beyond their control and also because of compelling and compassionate reasons and also obetumi achre ne ties owo ewo chrome ha and the fact that opesa oma UK chrome ha no chrome ninti and no sano or share UK case worker ne say manshada ants na sa no so for that 2-year period and I say more than the 2-year period. In me indefinite leave na me krano me pese mo san edema me back because me say by way of the law no means to me and back to UK chrome to say me cry indefinite. Sorry. In regards to ABA sa nipa krono say your application now your application no for indefinite leave to enter as obia or your returning resident or back to the UK. We'll share your immigration rules under your paragraph 19 na say ebia nipa krono atna krona otna so for that 2-year period na opese yesan emanusa indefinite leave to enter there and then na omo hwe sa nimpa no ne ties na owo UK chrome ha ene the fact that opese oye UK chrome ha ne chrome say ebia bibito ena went to me answer am back before the 2 years and eno sano na all person osaya back ebia because yare na ebia na ode call yourself omo betumi treat am no ebia onwe antumi anye share about it and I said their treatment na okonya ye no anye djuma nti o sai aba back to the UK saying ebia obetumi enya more of the medical treatment and I say care na wo e UK chrome ha nti your application now say because of the fact that we were family ties ebia it could be more than family ties because we share your home office guidance in regards to conform person will sign back because no more settled status now then they're saying say because of the fact say our family ties ebia na what dying so ever chrome ha and answer one dying ever chrome ha and answer what business ever chrome ha because of the ties that you have in regards to family members or property or chrome ha or business na or chrome ha you bet to me ashare no you bet to me ashare the entire would free chrome ha so any time would they free a chrome ha ebia what's not a chrome ha for a specific period of time into you bet share time now it's not chrome ha into ebia what's not chrome ha 5 years and no more indefinite leave to remain and now would they free a chrome ha a call back to chrome and I say baby first now we free and son over UK chrome ha and get na and that was dream so wait now more than 2 years but I got now for more than 2 years because na ABA all go school and I say now yari and I say baby sir instead no sir no all sign am back to the UK no say we say within the time na ukoye no were you still maintaining relationships na what ever chrome ha na ABA o mama no papa na wo nuanom we extended family members no ABA mo to chrome ha inti ofri hanom krampo na still na oni omo kasa anase obesra omo anase omo besra from time to time about to me assign I share the reason I opesa will sign with she back inti they are looking at the fact say oh koye no ebia woko sua ade na wo say we wie no I need to know opesa will sign back is it because ebia o besra wo family keke anase o back because o pesa o ye chrome ha wo chrome nti ade na wo kosua ya anase ejuma na wo koye ye no afi de wenya ejuma foforo e wo chrome ha nti o kire mo say wenya ejuma foforo wo chrome ha nti wo sai back anase e bia uko hu school nti afi wa san back so e chrome ha sanya wo betumi ahwehwe ejuma aye nti why applications be but still no it be enco through or interview say oko inti wa sign up back senya ubetumi atena ekrom ha omo behwe sa enyema we nina because they want to know say ampa say yes say your mouse are indefinite leave to enter no ubetumi access our familial ties sorry ubetumi so access say upese oye UK chrome ha wo chrome inte no sa no so ubetumi access our family connections ebia wo ties in terms of business wo properties ebia enyema to say wo reason I would free chrome ha ebia na oka nkrofo na ebia nwaka say free chrome ha because we need stay into na at the time now we was stay no maybe you were convicted of an offense into we definitely leave to remain now or no omutwemu and omudu free chrome ha but in regards to I don't know a separate issue because you have to challenge the reason that Omo Council were indefinitely in the first place to say you are coming back with somebody, I mean with same status because the Omo Council will leave now and no a separate issue. You have to go back to rectify the reason they say you will free chrome her. It was for deportation purposes, yeah, and then now so challenges our deportation order now I will answer now over to me IS application. But in regards to Obia or that indefinite leaves to remain and that's all what's our settled status now bibia tono now they free chrome her now beyond reasons beyond their control and that's because of compelling factors ninti that nimpano it to me actually say this is the reason the NC am free chrome her this is the reason I'm person me sign me ever back Ebia because of because of the COVID ninti and also Emma may stay no longer than I thought. Ebia na me cause me koye 1 year work experience be as I me back. COVID ne ba ye ninti inyema ye serious me crampo be yare me family members ebi yare ya na say obi free mu inti because of the bereavement ne family in Sema ACC and I stayed longer than the 2 years na SMSI Michi eba back. Inti no say ochre evidence. Untumi enkasa say way on paper na omo mfama o. So untumi kire say because of say inti na made free UK Chrome ho and I say made free UK Chrome ha. Because of the fact say ebi ameso matna Chrome ha for a long period of time. Ebia period na me de atena me chrome na o kano and shada enwa bebre. Inti me say back to my family and I say ebia say me ne family crampo ho na me were extended family members e wo UK chrome ha. Yes, still na ya maintain contact na ya kasa ye video call ye ho and I say nipa kono crampo abe ehwehwe me da and I say wa besra me da wo baby ame wo no. Me sign back no. Me sign back because the only home and I said the only family members I have ever chrome her. Me school now makono. Mako school up to this point. Inti minim say me babaka me nya ejuma aye. Inti me hwehwe ejuma ni bi. My applications ni bi nie. Me to me actual. Me nya interview and I said me back for interviews na omo sign ebisa me say me bra no no evidence any ni bakono and I say my family members na omo te chrome ha omo betumi actual supporting letters to say this is the relationship I hear with Sanipa way passport copies and I say travel itineraries ni bi ebetumi actually say ni bakono ebia for one reason or the other crampo say wayera ni BLP card and I say ne indefinite stay na all no home office no so betumi ahwehwe omo records nim etumi ahwe say nipa krowe ne date of birth ne din a wamaye any circumstances no ye betumi ahwehwe your records based on their all catcher say na our indefinite leave to remain so ye betumi ahwehwe your records nim na ya share your records nim with details na wamaye into abia before nipa kono ebenya na indefinite no why applications previously and awenya and or any application for indefinite answer na omode mano in the ubema sa whole background to wo circumstances senya home office case worker na or share nyamanu obetumi ehu wo history obetumi ate wo immigration history na ase answer na wetumi ahwe documents crampo na wo de ka ho in regards to the documentation senya mabobo so no so our family will have betumi the letters account betumi the passport account say abesra oda passport stamps no there and transfer in say no ebechre say o chere say na o dan crampo wa ha eno so sa na betumi e de dan ho krata so aka ho betumi de yema e chere say at least e bia na wo business bi wa ha business na anche da ankoye but na obi e hwe so amount and I say ebia the reason now the free e krom ha eye wo yare ana bibie a opesa oye nti na okoye adwuma e wo krom ho ana say na o kosua ade nti this is the reason we free e krom ha but the reason na opesa wo ba back no eye because of the fact say wo hu krom ha as wo krom nti because of family members because of the fact say obetumi enya adwuma papa ewo krom hanti o sign aba back o applications are why no online o betumi e de akire and I say wo educational certificates of the study akoye wo sa ekrono so and the fact say oba hanoma obenya edwuma aye obenya bebi krampo ada nti sa yama we ni na no o ma omo ahwe senya omo betumi assign ama wo indefinite leave to enter and no stand crampo omo de ma wa 30-day vigilance na omo de be see passport nim oba krom ha na wa beje biometric card na almost say kwaje e passport and as a post office nti with sa returning residents and as a nkofo na omo kra indefinite and as a settled status na omo wo ye immigration rules na say we enka nkofo a omo wo permanent residents under ye EU regulations and I say ye appendix EU we enka omo and I say we enka nkofo a ebia omo family members e diplomats and I say omo family members no enka armed forces we particularly for nkofo a omo ewo indefinite leave to remain under ye immigration rules na say Yamao indefinite based on appendix EU and as a permanent resident based on regulation 2016 nedia and no sano na oye a separate application based on the appendix EU and dia me ka ho assembly but say wonim say wo indefinite leave to remain and what the atna UK Chrome outside of the UK Chrome have for more than 2 years there and the hunyama na mebo so na me say to me share your family links and our connections and I say na ye wo a dying and I say business e wo ha omo to me ahwe no so say now wo extended family members so ha now we to me am maintaining sa contact with omunti o chere say and also sa no because of strong links with omunti what to me atna krom ha and I say utina krom ha for a period of time and sana wo free ha ebia na obi mame e wo krom ha odi aba visit time na oti krom ha nom no na o indefinite and I say na obetumi enya indefinite leave to remain based on the Immigration Act 1971 but when to me anjit sa documents and no the free ha is oba visits wasaya ba visits on different occasions because all share nimbano and as all share nenananom because of the fact say to me and shada ends na ne chain baby but onona usually no oba say almost share sa inyama we ya omo person who say mami anase papa ya waba say all share nenananom and as all share nimbai say nipa kono obetumi akire say time now the free chrome hano now our settlements and answer now we indefinite leave to remain and the on share and say or was I indefinite leave to remain. But apart from that, no, almost share the family connections. Almost share say or also be to me at share say or say UK chrome have be no chrome na. Obi awaba visit. Usually the intention is that over sign with she back. Into say almost share whether be UK chrome have chrome dia. Then they are trying to see whether who I will say waba visits on different occasions, no. Was I come back to Chrome, Abia free Chrome had 1980, and you haven't really come to say oh it's not Chrome ha. Into there be a over visitor now I sign with Chia back, over visitor now I sign with Chia back, and as I say I open so yeah application no for return of a returning visa holder. Where I will check said now were indefinite. With side, should I say applications, no? Because almost to me and is a subjective thing. I will check say, open so UK Chrome ha Chrome. Into say, oh yes application now. I know that most people who come under your Windrush scheme in saying Crawford na Chrome ha before 1973. I won't bet me more indefinite, no. Most of those people will say, na omo common, can I say common country, Commonwealth country members in see because omo Commonwealth country members no omo benya asetna or Chrome Hansa na omo de every year. I don't know say oh requirements under the Windrush scheme na who share say ya over to me assign with you there. I know you're separate from their meso may can under the immigration rules na say oh share pa say wo a ebia wabetna Chrome ha na what sign with she I go back to a different Chrome na wo sign aba back no because of the familiar links na wo no because of the fact say the entire wo ba ne titiri ne the fact say ebia wo yare untumi enya treatment baby a wo no nti wo san aba back na ebia wedwuma a wo no ebia we wo kasa wedwuma na wo Chrome ha no better send dia wo Chrome nti because of all these other connections nti omo enhwe the reasons nti a wo san aba back to a Chrome ha na omo san emphasize indefinite leave to enter emma nti omo hwe sa documents now what they are about to show or family links with the entire will sign with Chiaba back any if there are any compelling factors ebia we are no bet to me aye compelling factor and the fact say ebia will contribute now all Chrome hana or contributed to your tax system now your law abiding citizen any enkeka hono into almost say yema way ni na omo say okay because of ABA we yare na ohia ho treatments ne enkeka ho nti say to me assign the will indefinite leave to remain emma nti ye de bema but so to me chere because enye dia wo beka say unni passport now indefinite leave no ewom dia they can look back in their records by say woman as much information about your immigration history here answer na almost to me I should share all more records nim but so what share say wo family members e wo had there and they say to me e dey almost supporting letters e kan ho almost ID almost passports nyama e share say almost abehwe wana say oni almost e wo nkita ho anything to show say oh sign aba back because ebia oh be ye adwuma ana say oh be ye bibi e wo Chrome ha e so to me share in some way and I say sign my way answer na won betumi aka say ampa because of GNC I would free Chrome no na it was beyond your control ebia COVID into say oh sign back there and they able to me am our client say obetumi assign back bill into in regards to your returning residents and I say nkofo ebia omo ehwe senya obetumi ede almost indefinite leave to enter assign a room biom and no sano na o chere sign them away senya over to no so edin assign indefinite leave to enter first no minim said before 2018 na ebum on bedru airport answer no maka say na me okra indefinite leave but see minim say matena for more than 2 years it's move to me ask them pay my passport ni bioma omo nye ne sa biom nti say na okra indefinite leave na watena for more than 2 years dia so we application no from outside the UK answer na wabera UK Chrome ha so when to me anje entry clearance Obama was sign with Chibium. Yes, application no answer na wait to me assign a day and no about a Chrome habium. It's prophets major no hana yame yadoma na ye till for ne and conform motion maybe some more questions as an if fear.
You and the lawyer Edawasi say yenya assurance say Yakoba bi akotena ho adi 2 years and over.
Yeah.
Near Pesi Yasamba Baka, possible based on the tangible reasons.
Patrai, it's based on the fact that over to me actual connections that will Chrome her, and then the fact that over say oh yeah UK Chrome her Chrome view no. Now over to me, I'm out quite say over to me about back with indefinite leave to enter view.
Mo, any yeah ahmanu ntume, Emma atifo. Na yenti nia omonso edeba anopa ide ohwa 19 minutes past 10 and inti shenonso se aha aye Rainbow Radio International eha ena mansan nyina tie okwa Manchester ye wodie bi plus no so London so de die bi no yaje aboso san obi ya dinmu ye de abrutiri abagana Ghana akwa abrutiri number no aye 0208 133 4646 and that's 0208 133 1134 na mediwama lawyer Eunice na one edi nkomo kama me pa chao me ma achi ema wo akwaba eba dwumadi so.
Hello, good morning.
Morning ohene onyame ashira ye da so ti ase
Eunice machine
Meje also
about you. About time yes, he said, if you law be about ever divorce. Now, Mr. Sam, who say, because no baby so be or say, which me I divorce no our Ghana court, no, they are bad. I hold you, which me say, you are. Now, Mr. Sam, who's a difference from one, I say, say, which me divorce so. You can say when you be our
okay. And say, well, our no usually you can say why if you are let's say it's a customary marriage. Mummy no ebi a wo na we Ghana ni na nipa kro no anye Ghana ni. Say oh ye aware jaye a so we share UK Family Law Act omo ka say obi say na ware na oye no okoye aware jaye e wo krofufo bi so and there say otumi kire say sa aware jaye na oye no it went through a court proceedings answer na omo beje atum enti eno no sa no say o kire say sa aware na mo jaye no ebeko through court process ewo Ghana na wetumi enya court order to say omo ye divorce no ama wo dia and then no sa no omo beje atum so oye no wo krom ha usually it is for the fact say nipa krono ene wo no because ono no we who krom has ni krom a wo pese o kire court no say ya betina krom ha since aye ware ye nti ehanom ana yatna for whichever period of time mumie no matna ha for mo ware no nse mo pese mo ye aware jaye no e wo krom ha ye free bibi jurisdiction nti e bia because matna e krom ha nti na mo pese mo ye aware jaye no e wo krom ha because matna krom ha Ghana nso no so we ye customary marriage na o ye aware jaye na as long as you can show say na one kasa no o ye Ghana ni mo ye customary marriage mo pese mo go aware no through the court system nti and also sano ebema omo ho kwan say omo ye awaregyaye no so e wo fie nti as I don't know what your situation is, but as long as our Rejaya now is through a court proceeding, then they will accept it in the UK.
Oh, okay. Okay. Say, Matthew say, and soon as in here say, Obama reason the
Oh, can Ghana and I say UK, no?
UK Jana making.
In terms of the UK, because I no fault divorce, you don't have to give so much reasons like before. Before no, now you say, oh, my reason say unreasonable behavior, and I say kidnapping, and I say it was 2 years desertion, and I say 2 years separation, and I say 5 years separation. And say no any hot to say sanya first near war into that unreasonable behavior and separation, adultery, and those other facts, no, na no, trim basically. Into reasons na first na yemano, and new hobby. It's mainly to do with the fact that more aware no, a Google cry. There's nothing that you can do about it. Into and non so and mamo can say mungu aware no. Yeah. Yo, in that scenario.
Na say lawyer, eba ni say dia, eba ma awarija na ayefu.
It's even though it's no fault divorce, no, I think say as much as possible you should be able to prove the reason why more divorce, no. I know say a lot of people are looking at it thinking, and they obi biara to me I can say and they all divorce because it's easy to now prove say I don't need all those other reasons like before. No, see idea. Say me person me jaya waria. Me to me I can send me brave. Afa nimpa no say this say and no oh yeah me into na me person me jaya awaria no. And I think say it is going to make it a bit more can say adventurous into say Odo be kwa sisi ekono aye dem pa because first na I say we meet to 5 different reasons na nipa kona ka say okay my peno so say ni say na ebaye but we there the bakono say ebi ka ho or the ni na be go sa petition nim say ni say na why me nipa kono sa o jaya ware na every day say ni say na wo ka say why media and mami anase papa never ensem na wo ka nti I feel say even though it will make it easier in terms of the fact that you don't have to have any reason, no, I think that it would make it more adversarial. It will make inyama more intense for nkrofona mu go through our regari, no, and I don't think it's helpful in that sense. At least this way, you know, previously now a bit more formal over to me. And any pakona pedos to say okay and there's an here. But to see idea will be better to me aka de opebia or petition which might not help matters as it should. Yeah.
Yo, yati. Mama lawyer, yeah that was it. Group we person for kwa bi aso no ma awarija yefo.
I
You be hwe kwan yan so ye de o mefa so. Me ba cho me ma wachi e ma wakwa ba.
Well, person me do so.
Oh hene me ba cho upeja woni kakra ma me anka mebo wo se.
Yo, acho na me person me ndi lawyer en kasa kakra.
Me ba cho kasa lawyer aid you.
No what two questions dey. So one here me person me be lawyer says we here who live to remain now we application who online na obekwa koye na uko no muskan wo niama no eno ane na se wo tu niama no sanko home office or passport maybe or card no se o san post uko na that's the first one. The second one is na ono for alien passport to attend for 5 years
or your application money by Ghana or banner on farmer because Mr. changing the birth certificate or year DNA analysis and German farmer I think 2 years ago. And this year when we are oyari cancer na on to me so any juma. Inti me besides with this the kwan wo say you know you bet me agina so say your buy application na money me bana or bet me abana. These are my questions.
Okay. In terms of the leave to remain application, say we application no online now to sikano for the application any immigration health charge na. Omobe mau kwan say koye biometrics. Into the first thing is that they will give you a checklist. Omobe mau copy of application now will submit no. So downloading way ni na oma catcher say koye or biometrics into so bookie biometrics now koye into bookie biometrics na a honum enom baby style say say almost scanning with documents and na ebimu because omun to me enye wo feeling so mu be bookie for scanning any biometric appointment no
me my bookie for you know my bookie dada
okay
almost scanning baby man
okay. In terms of documents, no, say one kasa will upload it onto the UK VCAS website. Into websites now will call so to book the biometrics, no. Say will upload the documents, no. Echo hono. Say enya omo ena almost scan the documents na ma odia and there say one kasa no will scan it now will upload it onto website. Into there now we call for biometrics.
Almost scan the mommy.
Pacho say
scanning war maybe I may have biometric no most scanning me document no man.
Okay, and so what's your car for the scanning no?
Fine.
Okay,
me to your expert in so.
Maybe say what's your car for scanning no ewo UK VCAS website no so and the okọ no ma scanning amount. Because scanning is separate from booking the appointment. Into everyone who will book appointments no more besides said do you need any extra services? Into extra services no scanning and answer interpreter and answer you need extra facilities because you are disabled. Into so what you are for scanning nedia na omo scanning amount so could do otherwise omo catch you say pay for the scan and send our biometric appointments no. What you say?
See amateur for scanning no. I mean besides almost scanning or home I don't need to post my passport and
Pacho David. No. Post it straight. Into and one say upload the documents no akoma home office. Into want to for any postage to the home office there be. Into say your first application usually with the passport ever call or passport. Into almost decide what application ni we answer no mama or passport in the back.
Passport.
In Crawford more biometric center honor.
Okay, this is the second one me renew.
Oh, okay. Into say a second one then almost the passport no best I am out back. Into a Crawford more for the first time no na usually almost passport. And a second question no now can say I also start now unya and waba chrome ha watna ha 5 years no person fan pa sorry oh okay wo auntie inti wo auntie person okofa ne ba pacho ne ba no we di ahen
Cecilia or I think it's 22. I'm not sure of the age, but I hope so about 22.
And I will answer the asset nana or
Italian passport.
Okay. Into because of Italian passport no, at least say wait to me pre-settled and I say a settled status nibia obeye appendix EU application for family permits ama ne ba no nti osisi a ne mame ewo cancer nti opese ne ba no ba se o mame no se opese otumi kire se na ne ba na wedi over the age of 21 sa akola no are dependent on so up to this time. And there's also me extra by way of inyama oye ma akola no. Inti usually you himself from the age of 21 na say akola etumi say na oye dependent on the parents because usually no by that age no most people would have become independent into omu here omu awofo ni biom but because we di 21 now that's so dependent on the mama ninti per se ono so ebe join ne mama ewo krom ha meaning say 2 years ago say or your application no and yes successful into we no as much as possible no I don't know why that one wasn't successful because at that time no na akola no under 21 into so ya under 21 there and there dependency bia embem but because we this 21 into so say or dependent on the mama so ampa in say no sa no so ne mama betumi a kire so o mane ne sika or hwe ne school kom ne bibia dia and there obetumi assign your application no for family permits no ama ne bana join no okro ha
in particular this year on year jumano or yari ntia on year jumano we still be successful and I know na
it's not about mama na or krom ha on year juma it's about whether she's actually looking after akolano into abia akolano or that's what university ne mama sometimes onye bia now I'm manning sika for the fees and I said they are over here and I said ne mama because of the fact say previously no akolani to me baninti akosha ne ba almost every time bia okogana now akosha say ya ne ba ne sitie now asan ba back biom e bia bia akolani ti crampo no eye ne mama dia eye akolani dia nti ono na wa hwe ama akolani onya bebi ada onya school na okono nti bibie no mu no eye ne mama na wa hwe no up to this point nti even though abia we be 22 no obetumi akire from the last year and I say from the last 2 years say or no na wa hwe akola ya up to this point nti yare we na ato no ohia pa say ne ba no aba join no ewo krom ha nti they will look at the fact that she's now sick her own to me enye adwuma but what was previously done for akola no time na akola no edi 21 na ye ka say all dependent on the mama and no omo hwe
okay but back to your friend is if to remain no me corner me my experts into me corner me koye biometric na me almost can me how long about take answer na Sabeka me new card
so what check for super priority service extra 800 no I don't know and yet for scanning no just for them to make a decision within 24 hours and so we make a decision within 24 okay and since the what's your 800 now we make a decision within 24 hours
okay
yeah
that's it
it
that was it ohene enche me the telephone numbers ebetudwa na yetimi asom ne yafre lawyer na bibia akọ kama me ba cho me ma wachi ema wakwa ba ebadwumadi so
me jo prophet me chia ne lawyer
ya jo so mami
yo me pa cho lawyer masam bisane se o ye you ni na who apply for British nationality na the amount certificate ni we na koye passport na e wo say wo EU passport no has expire sana waji aha passport no na se wo change age aha de na wo betimi aye name change na pacho me question di kind of
Lawyer Eunice, Ulaino article.
Pachote.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. In terms of EU passports needed, she said a krona ufrino omuna embrano ebe chese ube to me aje a chrome handcrata na say so woji a chrome handcrata dia and it means that ube lose and no. Because I know say most EU countries no say oh you're national of let's say France, you can't have any other nationality. Into French in Kwana Obekra. Into it depends on EU passports now Ukra. Say brand say because we are country national into say oje another country citizenship and then it means say you are actually renouncing citizenship no for that country into so we'll check here embra in regards to citizenship. There are some countries that allow dual citizenship to say Ghana into over to me a cra or British passport to over to me a cra or Ghanaian passport. But there are most EU countries that don't allow dual citizenship into either say over choose say Omodiano and answer over choose say over British diano. So we choose say over British diano now only you say Omodiani biom so then that is up to you. In regards to, I don't know, I can't say much because I don't know other country laws apart from UK. You know, in see, if I just say, what should share, obi away to me advice so in Ukrum in regards to EU passports now, Ukra. Then I think the second question was to do with the fact that citizenship, which is the British citizenship now. Then how do you go about with it? Is it the ceremony or not?
ceremony anyway now we have passport now.
Yeah.
Now people will change your name one. It was say EU DNA expire and sana what change the have passport no.
In terms of name change, Nadia, say name change now. Most of the time, UK passport office no. Every bisa say what name do you have on your previous passport? Into ABA, wo previous passport, wo EU passport no. Wo dina also wo old name. And now wo ye change of name to ABA Akosia Manso. Into Akosia Manso no. Omo person who sa Akosia Manso no in your EU passport because almost dream said because of the fact say EU passport no they don't know whether you will use it again or you will not use it again. Say a wu crampo na over to me I renew into say we renew into they would want to see say why yes change of name on foreign passport and sana over to me ama UK passport because they know say there are some people who may keep both identities and answer both names, but with the UK immigration and answer your UK passport office no, there is a requirement say a dinner will old passports no and no omobe call by and answer a dinner foreign passports no is the name that they will usually go by. Into say oh yeah a passport application now chere almost say what's the sound with the na esa would change of name deed eka ho. Would the change of name deed ka ho crampona they still want to see with foreign passport. Say wo anase nwu ya they still want to see say e dey na wasisa no no and ewo old passport anase wo foreign passport name. Into unfortunately with that one I don't know how you can get around it. Because say edina and sisa wo foreign passport name a omo entumi nsisa wo British passport name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But me pastor maximum talk to me no say if you are obi e ware no pese ujaya me pese me who say e wo se utumi jai efie de no ansana aha de no court de no watumi aya na ebia efie de no ba konse ne ho asinti ensa no kra no ebi ya mpese wo beji a sela no smooth no efie die no na obeye ha court die na ebe yi ana.
Okay, divorce here bakope. I mean, to me, and kasa oh yeah, fear. Unless oh kasa amamre ninti, wo de insano e command back. Se wo de insano e command nipa kone back dia. Eno de fear amamre into wo ye no. But se wo je divorce certificate either se wo je wo fie anasa wo je e wo krom ha. In terms of divorce certificates no, na first caller kasa omo advice na say obetumi aye fie de no ena me catch na say UK Chrome ha no embra ema ho kwan under your family law act say obetumi aye our rejaye no wo fie but so otumi kire say through a court proceedings and sana onya sa our rejaye no inti yes amamene say fa ensa no come on back but Chrome Hano, they don't recognize and no as our rejaye. It's say oh chromo say wakoye our rejaye will fear. Then it means say marriage certificates no. What they are comma courts and as a high courts will fear. Omo ashe in some new who say our rejaye no mumie no mwasem mojitum say our no egu. Into almost a divorce based on nyema wa presenting. Into say a court through a court proceeding there. Now would the a chair a chrome half for there and the ombeje atum. Say open say o chair say na mumie no muti chrome ha into mu pese mo ye a chrome ha de nso so a and the no so sa e wo ho obetumi age divorce certificate no so every a chrome ha. Inti as long as their oje e wo fie no e court proceeding divorce there definitely omo beje atum e wo krom ha
that's the prophet and the lawyer that was the mission
in that
and so yeah that was say o hwe o time na 44 minutes past 10 awurade yakoyanim ene ensem no bebiri na lawyer de aba ena friends na manfo gu so free emra me ma lawyer kwan na waboaboa ne ho na wode asem no nyina aba wiye ne hye no nso unya kwan gya na wura line no mu a ye betimi afaw na wabisa lawyer wonsem a opese wobisa ne nyina pepepe 0208-133-4646 and that's 0208-133-1134 na
and so read these questions on your Facebook no so
all the questions be back from Facebook no so ho
Pashai
me pa cha obetimi dia ba na ya discuss na uwia na ya de dwumadie no apia so dia ba wiye obedi kan bo address ne telephone number no na uwia na me de bi ataso
Patricio
ai
okay so if I can say good morning, is it possible to switch to priority application though I have already made the standard application for leave to remain? I was not given the opportunity or the chance to pay priority, asking for a friend. It's a Sandipa way, what we take for leave to remain standard application. Or say that there was no option for him to pay for priority. Unfortunately, so utiaka for standard application, you can't go to the biometric center and say utiaka for priority service. And no any possible. In order to pay for a priority service, then it means say then you are withdrawing the application. Say we leave no ebi no so na ebia why application wo koye biometrics no uye bibia in time until now leave no eda so e wo ho sa no dear then you can say you are withdrawing the application to make a new application for priority service but say we leave no ewu na sisi awe hu say opesa oya priority service no unfortunately you can't go back and go and make application no a priority service application into standard application na omodo better so if you make an application as a standard application there's no way of going back chese or draw answer na wait to me I a new application and then you pay for priority service and standard application, because the two options will usually be there. So Oman found by it means that they didn't have a priority service available. And say no, then you just have to stay on the standard application route. Unfortunately, we live near a bit no patch of don't go and make any application to withdraw now. On sign and share, and so you just stay with the standard application service now. No. Yes, that is for that question. And Obi say, please, if you have a British passport, can you stay outside the UK for more than 2 years? Thank you. It's a very topic. No, now you can say Obi are settled and also Obi are okra indefinite leave to remain. No, sounding panel. So it's not outside the UK for more than 2 years. So I sign a year another application. Say or sign a bar UK Chrome ha. So okra British passport ha. There is no restrictions to leave our Chrome ha. You have the right of abode. Into wow, we are British, you know. So it's not. Chrome and as well baby for even 10 years, 15 years, grandpa. And for home, we are British, and so there is no restriction to your leave whatsoever. And to say be our indefinite need yet. So within every year, and I said before 2 years, no, also no, now I sign about. And I think people find it difficult to go and do obviously life in the UK test and see. That is their only standing block to getting our British citizenship. But I'm telling you, there are so many people that come to me and they say mean to me, yeah. And to tell you the truth, I'm telling you, primary school but because of Chrome honey, see, be phone mu kakra. And so say phone I say, and say who say yeah, say. And she say, Chrome how dear and the over to me yes our life in the UK, because who be na answer no we who several times who say yeah, answer we are na eba. I don't know, at least who say we are na eba dear, and they made to me who say me ko test na at least me who question we na me choose answer we dear ebeko ye into patch of every more doing say too difficult in say more naturalization no, and yet as difficult as you think. And plus practice makes perfect. And so we are now and for keep doing it. Eventually no obenya into obi a British passport dear. Obi to me at now baby or no ache. There's no restriction to leave. Into as much as possible, I'm trying to encourage Obi Biara only British passport to make a British passport application. Yeah.
Yo, lawyer, yadawasi. Me bacho, mini ana wa homa no so no fa che. Lawyer chire ne mama ya ni ama no kwa no wa chire kakra. Me bacho me ma wache. E ma wa kwa ba e ba dwumadi so.
Bacho that lawyer say me partner me gina ni so renew me leave to remain no over 2.5 years. Me gina ni so yeah na almost so mama me 2.5 years. Na sisia ono ni 2.5 years no ewu, but already new year no. So we only mama year standard application in it. And that's all home office wo. Amo take it to 7 years. Me so me dey na ewu me so me year your friend is renew why. Na me bisa say omo dey no home office wo. Tell me there no say affecting me issue here.
Oh, there be. Who are you relying on? Because Akolano was 2.5. Are you relying on that same child? And I say on a different.
Or rely on the child.
Okay. Okay. And because more Tiboma more rely on that same child, you know. And I don't think. And so how are you making the application?
Aklanin ma me ti baby and I miss me baby fufu and I me the year and I me 2.5 years.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. And so you're based on direct access. And so we can say we play role in a colonial life and we stress it. Okay. Okay. And so if you are making the application based on the fact that or direct access to akolano, or no, we BBR regards to akolano, ebi and the school cramp patrol letter, Emma, and also Sano, or Chese, because we play a role in akolani life needs some amount 2.5 years. Then yes, they will say because you have that direct access to a child, what's not chrome her for a continuous period of 7 years, Nancy. They would also issue you with 2.5. They are still considering a colony, and some will consider also based on evidence now I provide you. Yeah.
Bacho, say I sound and clear.
All right.
Yo, that's it. Yamin Shroud. Bye bye. You, lawyer. Any anopay near Dayakosu Yani Secretary. Yebejao, Amawadi. Last word. Ne, my address, no telephone number. Atujua Amayin. Na, me adoma. Ya sorry so. That's a ne. Ne ya sen shiabi.
Your prophet, Yami Enshaw, you say, you did kind Enshaw with your main topic, no. I know that in regards to Nkofa, almost settled status for one reason or the other, almost a day free chrome her, almost person almost sign on which he abba back to a chrome her. It is more to do with connections, ABA, family connections, ABA, biological family, ABA or other ties, ever chrome her, ABA or so, ever property, or so, ever kind of businesses, and as a business. But you are able to show, say, the time I would do free chrome her, because of say, the entire person will back, say, no, sano, or share length of time I would free chrome her, length of time I would now chrome her, the entire person or sign back, the entire would free chrome her, any connections now or ever chrome her. So over to me, actually, sign my way in Nadia, and they over to me, assign they will indefinitely leave to enter. I'll send you over to me, Abba chrome her, Abetina, a chrome her. Say, Abia, also star no or bar to say, gentleman, we are. We besides say nebano 2.5 a womb now on also a application depending on sa akolano to see from Endrano over to me I application for indefinite leave to remain and no any 2.5 nibi and also a separate application or say because they won't work chrome her what's now have more than 7 years Nancy or person or your application for indefinite leave to remain a work chrome her saying on also being a football nibi. And then for Nkola Abia, young woman chrome her and I say, almost 5 years legal residence because of 2.5 now, more day, more enter so sano. Almost ever to me, actually say, almost now a chrome her for a legal period of 5 years. Now, almost person almost application no for indefinite leave to remain there. And they almost no but to me I application for indefinite leave to remain in the UK. And see, these are some of the changes that I think say ebwa yankro for nepa and ne in yama ye go through into as usual and ye immigration and kwana ye de ho adwuma say over family issues and I say more civil litigation issues so will be a provider or service went to me and provided now with Yaneka says I can orgy. And no sano yen say yeah and call for able to me at us and same name and to say oh sir issues new mudia then we can also help you in terms of your legal representation. So oh share ye chia kwan and answer oh person who baby aye wodia. There were 7 sisters, BWF Solicitors, you say, offer train station, and as offer underground trainer, and they offer underground Victoria line or at their bar, 7 sisters. And I say, we are all driving and so person 2 car now over 7 sisters, and also Sano, you were 90 minutes parking at Tesco's. you need parking around the office, but say drew Tesco's are 90 minutes free parking and Tesco's. Say your telephone consultation and I said Zoom telephone consultation so there and also Sano over to me after your office on 0208 493 7340 into 0208 493 7340 na isumi ebuku for consultation. Me to me aka your address ne kwan but say ba over to me ahwehwe ye kira kwan e 4th floor of Anna House 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London. Your postcode near N154NP. Into N154NP. Your telephone number na me boss no 0208-493-7340 and also say Uba to me for directions. So open say me out of office hours and I say because of the TA or radio note so open say offer my number na 075 35 81 3910. It's 075 35 81 3910. Prophet nyame enhira nyame nka ho.
Emo mame lawyer yeda wase. Baby a lawyer de asi no mame mfa address no entwa so ema wo. Se opese okọ BWF Solicitors na woni omo ekonya nkitahudie. Wodi wonsem ekọ ne yehwe eboa wa. Ye wo 4th floor Anna House 214 to 21 Road 7 Sisters London N154NP London N15 494NP. Your office number no 0208 493 7340. Your telephone number no 0208 493 7340. Kai huni say ye gusuji application so wo achire nso na pese ubuku na oba Saturday a ubetimi afre ne achire documents a achire so obeboabo anu nyina na Saturday no oba pick and cry we nye kona brasimia na ye de tumu ama kai huni say nniama egusu sesa enti ube bibia ye nentem ube bibia ye nentem for emergency number Uncle Ben 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Mami Eunice abone number ba message is one. Mami Eunice number no 075 35 81 3910. Mami Eunice number no 075 35 81 3910. Uncle Ben, Uncle Richard, pardon me. Uncle Richard, Lawyer Richard, number no 079 60 20 1500. Lawyer Richard number no 079 60 20 1500. Onyame enshira lawyer yeda wase papa.
Yes, yeah.
Aya de oni o technician onyame enshira mu nyina.
Yeda se bebre.
Onyame enshira.
Yame nka ho.
Da sene ye besan ahia.
Patrick.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa, Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron, 29 years. BWF Solicitors kra wo ho. Inti se bane busuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twema mentwe, Any oshe ana injunction yɛde to domestic violence so a yɛma wo legal assistance ya edimu na yie adwuma nso. Yɛn child care any family team no nim nea wo fa mu ɛwɔ nea yɛ wɔ bere yi mu. Ɛno nti ne yɛto yɛn bo ase ma wafoto a ɛsɛ fata ɛwɔ kokoa mu. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agyina to mu na ɔsan so yɛ member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ yɛgyina w'akyi ɛretwitwa agyew ɛwɔ family ɛne matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw koraa. Wopɛ advice ɛwɔ immigration nsɛnsɛm ho. Wɔ BWF Solicitors deɛ yɛn immigration team no abredare ɛwɔ general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho ntotoyɛ ɛne entry clearance visas, family visas ne appeals. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ member na wasan gyina tom ɛwɔ Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Nti sɛ yɛtae w'akyi a wonni haw koraa. Yɛbie yɛn office free dwada ekosi fiada anɔpa nɔnkron pɛɛ mu ekosi enumere nonsia ɛyɛ 9:30 a.m. kosi 6 p.m. ɛna memene da nso ɛyɛ appointment nko a free anɔpa nondu ekosi ewia nɔnan ɛyɛ 10 a.m. kosi 4 p.m. Yɛwɔ 4th floor ɛwɔ Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sɛ wo nante free 7 Sisters Underground nso a ɛyɛ kwantiaa bi. Yɛn senior partner Bernardo Wusu san yɛ barrister yɛagyina to mu na ɔyɛ Ghana Bar Association member ɛna wasan gyina sɛ mmaranimfoɔ ɛwɔ court cases a ɛfa Ghana law ho. Wɔ advise local authorities, official solicitors office ne solicitors bebree ɛfa Ghanaian law ho yie. Na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.